guys, it's coffee time. I've noticed that in the last week, maybe 2 weeks, pretty much every coffee time thumbnail has had my hair looking like this. It's such a testament to how I feel about my hair right now. Like, I've been pretty open about the fact that I want to dye it, but I think it needs a trim too. It just needs some love. It hasn't gotten a whole lot of love in a while, and I'm not going to bleach it, because last time I bleached it, I burned some of it, and that's really terrified me from bleaching my own hair. But I'm excited to do something with it, because this is just so boring. This is the high school me. This is me in high school, like, all over again. Just, like, every single day being like, okay, yep, alright, well, okay, I'll be there in a minute, yep, alright, cool, done. Like, that's literally what I did every single day in high school. So, but it's also kind of a state of mind thing, because if I wanted to really take the time, I could do stuff with my hair every day, you know? It's just, I'm so unhappy with the color and the feel of it and just everything that I don't even bother trying to make it look nice, which is so counterproductive. But that's my headspace right now in terms of my hair. But let's talk about yesterday. So yesterday we had anime pajama party, and that was super fun. We watched Yawapeta, and it's 38 episodes, so we didn't get through all of it. But we got to episode 21, which is when the inter-high starts. It's like literally episode 21 ends when they're like, and go! And at that point, we were all like, well, let's shut it down for the night. But it's a good place to stop, because I'm really interested in watching more, you know? It was a good cutoff point to keep me engaged and, like, interested in watching it. It's fun. It's a cute anime. And I got so many cat coasters done. I was really excited. If you follow me on Instagram, you know, look. I made all of these little cat coasters. Wait, which is the front? That's the front, and that's the front. Yeah. Little cat coasters. I was saying I wanted to do a tutorial for these, but I found, like, there was somebody who did a tutorial for, like, almost this exact thing a while back. So I was like, I'm not gonna, like, steal your thunder and be like, look at this thing I came up with, because you made the DIY first, you know? So, but there are things that I want to change about it. It's cool because with plastic canvas, you can kind of do whatever you want. So, like, the pattern on this one is different from the pattern on this one, right? Like, they're different stitches, because you can kind of just, like, go with it and just do whatever seems like it would be fun. And I really like that about it. So I made a few of these just to, like, practice with. I need bigger ones to actually act as coasters, I think. I mean, they work, but they're, like, a little weird because you've got this gap here. You kind of need them to be a bit bigger, because with this gap, this is basically the size of the bottom of a typical coffee mug, right? So if you put your mug on there, it's gonna, like, try to, it, like, slants just a little bit. It's not, like, dangerous at all. It's not like it's gonna tip over, but it's awkward enough that you want it to be, like, bigger, like, probably like this big, so that when that notch is there, it's not quite so evident that it's off kilter, right? So these are kind of practicey ones. I want to get bigger ones, but if I wind up skewing them somehow, because like I was saying, I really want to put like eyes and cute little mouths and stuff on them. If I wind up skewing them enough that I feel like the DIY would be vastly different, I'll probably still do it and just give her credit for, you know, the beginning part of the idea. So yeah, let me know if that's something that you guys would like a tutorial for, I guess. And I can show it to you also once I've figured out how I want to do the eyes and everything. But I'll probably sew on, like, felt facial expressions, because buttons would do the same thing. Buttons would also make it off kilter, and putting more yarn in there makes it so tight it doesn't look good. So that's what I did while we watched Yawapeta. I just made, like, lots of cat coasters. Everybody was like, what are you doing? I was like, doing what I want. Don't worry about it. But yeah, we did that all day long. And what else happened? There was another story that I wanted to tell you guys. I can't remember what it was. If you can hear a little fan right now, it's because the Wii U is on. It's trying to update. I'm really sad that everybody has Hyrule Warriors before us. Except Japan. Japan apparently gets it last, which is so strange. But I really want to play Hyrule Warriors right now. I know Jessie has it. So jelly. So jelly. I want to play it so bad. But it's fine. So I'm just updating it. I'm updating it so it's all done. And that way on Friday, I can be like, download Hyrule Warriors. Don't give me any BS. Just do it. And in the meantime, if I get back into Monster Hunter, then whatever. You know, that's what was meant to happen. Did I ever tell you guys about the lady who burned my head while she was bleaching my hair? I went to be part of a demonstration. So there's a woman in my hometown who has been doing my hair forever, for years, and I call her my hair mom. And there was one day where she was like, hey, a lady wants to come into our town and do a demonstration of their bleaching products. And I know that you are wanting, this was when my hair was white, like back in the day. She was like, I know that you were wanting to redo your roots. Would you let her redo your roots as part of this demonstration? And I was like, sure. She was like, it'll be free. It'll be, you know, easy peasy. There'll just be a lot of hairstylists in town there watching you while it happens. And I was like, okay. So if I've told this story already, I'm sorry, I'm telling it again. So I went in there and this woman put the bleach on my head, and for anybody who's gotten their hair bleached before, there's like a very slight burning sensation, which if you have a good hairstylist, they say, you know, if it starts to hurt, tell me so we can rinse this out immediately. Like, it's not supposed to hurt, it's a heat, you know? So, she's doing my hair, she's put the bleach on, and she's talking about how they have all these products that have a soothing sensation. So basically, like, if there's any irritation, if you're feeling any irritation while you're bleaching, there are all of these tubes with like essential oils that will like soothe the skin and make it so it doesn't hurt anymore, basically. And in my mind at the time, I was like, that doesn't make any sense, because if your skin is telling you that it's irritated or upset with what's going on, like, shouldn't you listen to that, right? But you know, so she like put the bleach on my hair, and it started to hurt really bad. I was like, man, this is like really burning. And she was like, all right, well, this is a perfect time to showcase our essential oils. So she like put these oils like all over my head. Like, she started like cracking little capsules over my head, like spritzing them on, and she was like, see, it doesn't hurt anymore. And I was like, still hurts real bad. And she was like, no, don't worry, it'll activate soon, it won't hurt anymore. Meanwhile, my hair mom is in the audience, right, like watching this happen, and she was like, can you not tell that she's in a lot of pain right now? And at this point, I was like starting to cry a little bit because it hurt so bad. And this lady was like, and finally my hair mom like got up and like stopped the whole thing. She was like, nope, we're not doing this anymore. We're washing this out of her hair. This is ridiculous. And the lady just left. She was like so obviously like overwhelmingly embarrassed. She packed everything up and just left. It was like the weirdest thing. It was my weirdest like hair scenario. So if you're ever asked to be part of a demonstration, it's much like any other scenario where they're like, hey, would you be kind of the guinea pig for this, or would you help me demonstrate this untested thing? There's always a potential for it to be a little off, a little weird. And that's how it was for me. It was a little off, a little weird. But man, for like I don't even know how long afterward. It was crazy. For like so long, my hair mom felt terrible that she had ever even asked me to be part of that. And I was like, no, don't worry about it. You didn't know. It's not like you knew she was gonna come in and be like, essential oils are gonna fix everything. It was awful. So, bleaching can be very irritating to your skin, which I'm sure you can imagine. And yeah, if ever you're getting your hair bleached and it starts to hurt, you let them know, because that means it's burning your skin. So there have been plenty of times where I've bleached my roots or gotten my hair bleached in general, and you wind up with like your head flakes a little bit for a while afterward, because like the skin is so unhappy with it. Which you might now be saying, Dodger, maybe nobody should ever bleach their hair, which maybe maybe that's true. Just gotta be careful about it, man. Gotta be real careful about all that. Anyway, tantrum. Tangent. This is what I meant to say. Anyway, I'm gonna go and film news. But I hope you guys have had an amazing day, and I will talk to you again tomorrow. Okay, bye-bye. Mwah.